Hello, welcome back. And today I am working on day number 2 of re-roofing the gym shed. And this is a project we've been talking about for a while. We had some old steel roofing on here, corrugated steel panels that were rusting. It was dark in here. This was just a dirty old wood shed when we moved in, and now we are putting Tuftex Polycarb panels on. As you see, got our American flag here. So part of the instructions, the installation, was to paint this white because the white helps reflect the heat so that these panels don't heat up. And it does get pretty sunny up here, and the metal was pretty hot yesterday, so I believe that it gets hot, although these things can withstand a lot of heat too. So we need 16 feet, but they only had the 8 foot at Lowe's. In fact, there's a great story about that I can tell you in a minute. So we got 2 8-foot panels, but they need to overlap by 4 inches. So what do? You're 4 inches short. So I bought an extra panel, and I'm cutting it into pieces right now. So that's what I'm doing. Cutting it to, I would need 8 inches for 4 inches for the extra bit, plus another 4 inches of overlap. And so I'm actually cutting them 9 inches because I had one extra 8-foot panel here that will be, whatever that is, 96 inches. So you divide that by 10, 9.6, but I'm doing 9-inch panels, 9-inch overlap panels. And so yeah, that's what we're doing here. Let me set up the camera and I'll cut one for you and you can check that out. And here's more of these panels. So basically what I did, and this is an incredible thing, if you can ever make this happen, I mean, I mostly got lucky, but I've been thinking about this project for a while, so I kept kind of checking in at Lowe's to see what the price was on these panels, kind of check in. And then all of a sudden I saw this deal for like a solid white panel, but it was more than 50% off. And I was like, what is the deal? And so I talked to Sarah and I was like, can we just do white instead of clear? We were talking about clear at the time. And we were like, it was like a translucent white, so it kind of let light through. And we were like, you know what? Why not? Let's just do the white. It's so much cheaper. Let's just buy them. So I bought it online, purchased online. And I got to the store and sure enough, they're like, we don't have these panels. That's not something we even carry. We don't have them in the store. How did you, they said this, how did you even buy this? And I was like, I don't know, I just clicked. It's on the internet. So they gave me a price match. And instead of 12-foot panels, all they had was 8. And we decided to go with the smoke because it offers a little bit of shade instead of just going with clear. And I think the smoke is actually what we probably would have wanted most anyways, rather than the white or anything. And so they price matched that, and we got these at an incredible deal. So if you can ever pull off a trick like that again, good luck, but it's awesome. So you can see in the gym here, we got our weights, a weight rack, our whiteboard, a little bit of a CrossFit gym going on. So last year's project, I put in these panels. This is reused solar panel glass that I got at the Restore salvage store. So big wall of windows that let the light in. We just wanted to open this up to light and have this be an enjoyable place that we could come and sit and work out and enjoy some sunshine with a little bit of cover from the rain, because we are in Washington and it rains a lot. Uh-oh, baby's getting close to the tools. All right, well, we'll cut it here and I'll show you the next bit. Okay, it's taking a lot longer than I thought this would, but that's all right. It's looking nice so far. I went all the way along the edge with the first little trim that I had to cut those extra pieces. And now we're laying the first 8 foots, and then the second 8 foot will go over there. But I'm going to do one row of these first. Turns out I didn't buy quite enough of these. They're supposed to go every 3 feet. But these are actually 16 inches, so that's 32 for 2 of them. I'm going to make it work somehow. One of the difficulties was how hard it is to just put all of the caulking down, the silicone. I had to go out and buy more of it. I still don't feel like I got the best seal over here where it overlaps. But that's a 4-inch overlap, and then I'm sealing it down the middle as well. If you can see that right in there somewhere. So, and then you have to sort of reach over to drill a hole in there and then put another screw in there, and have to do that on each side. So it's a lot of reaching. There's so much moving around that these little boards are not all that useful. They're good for holding the gear, but I'm mostly just walking straight above the ground like that. So I don't recommend you do this at home. I mean, I guess you could do it at home, but just be aware that what I'm doing is a bit dangerous, and those are risks that you have to be willing to take for yourself. Okay, enough about that. So, I can already see one thing I kind of missed. So I keep realizing things that I miss, but if we have a 4-inch overlap here, that means this bottom one will screw, if I want to put screws in the next layer, they have to be at 4 inches. Well, they're not, that's not really going to work. So, ugh. So I guess that means I need to put screws in this layer, but then that's just more foam things I need to buy. So I'm probably going to need a ton more of these than what I originally got. But you know what? We're just kind of going through this one step at a time. We'll get it done eventually. All right. And then, it's been a long day, so maybe that'll wrap it up for part 1. And then part 2, we'll finish this thing off. See you then.